Hey guys, welcome back to another Peck and Nosh video. I'm David G and this is Chef Chuck.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back.
And we are celebrating our new Portland residency here.
Yay!
New residents of Portland.
It's pretty awesome.
From San Diego, and we figured we'd celebrate by bringing a piece of San Diego up north.
Right. So, today we're making churros.
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 Well, that sounded a bit piratey of me. I was like, churros.
Churros.
Arr, arr, arr. Churros.
Churros.
But churros with that roll in the R. I'll practice it
right.
as we do this video here. But we're not only making churros, we're gonna make a chocolate dipping sauce for the churros.
That's right. We're featuring local chocolate maker, Moonstruck. They're dark chocolate. We're smoking it over Mesquite right now, as you can see this little...
So a Mesquite smoked infused chocolate.
That's right. It's also going to have smoked Pasilla chillies, dry. And we're going to put some cinnamon in it. And we're going to put some Patron Tequila. Is it tequila or tequila?
Tequila.
Tequila, tranquilo.
Tequila.
I think the intention is to have a little tequila in the chocolate dipping sauce, but also have some to sip with the churros in the dipping sauce. You know what I mean?
I'm sure a bit will make it into the chocolate.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be just fine. If there's any left. Remember the Guyanese and they're Irish. What you know?
So let's see what's going on in the grill here.
All right, guys, so I'm keeping this really simple, right? I got my little barbecue out here. We're essentially doing a cold smoke, so I don't want anything to get past 80 degrees Fahrenheit because I don't want the chocolate to melt through and get all melty at the bottom of the barbecue and all that, right? For obvious reasons. We have our peppers here and our chocolate. So I'm not interested in heat or fire through the smoking process. I just want to keep it smoldering, right? I'm going to keep these embers smoking, keep a little bit of oxygen flow, but not too much, right? I also broke up the 6-ounce bars into quarters, just to get the smoke in there faster versus leaving a whole bar and trying to smoke that, right? Just time is of the essence, the Mesquite essence. Yeah. So now we got a nice little smoke going on here, as you guys can see. It's fantastic, right? Let's check out the inside. Yeah. Woo! It's fantastic. The chocolate's nice and still solid. It's not melting. Just good, of course. So yeah. God, that smells good. Doing a cold smoke. Obviously, if you place the chocolate directly over the chips, the smoldering chips, it's not a good idea because the chocolate's going to melt and it'll be a big mess and waste, right? So put them furthest away from each other, but still in the same chamber. The Weber chamber, or whatever kind of smoker chamber. So our chocolate is smoked, and about 30 minutes ago, for the final 30 minutes, chocolate was starting to get a tad bit soft, so just for a little insurance, I put it on some foil and left it there, and it's just fine. So here we go, guys. We're ready to go. Yeah. First thing we're going to do is make our sauce. So we're going to steep our half and half, a Pasilla chili, 2 sticks of cinnamon, and 2 red chilies. It's going to be a little heat, a little smoke, a little spice, just the way we like it, right, guys? Yeah, just the way we like it. Half and half, cinnamon, the chilies. I'm going to cut the pepper up a little bit, just to make sure we get all these lovely aromatics and colors and whatnot. Right. We're going to bring it to a boil, turn off the heat, cover it with plastic, and let it sit for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to come back and strain it out, and then we're going to emulsify it with our chocolate. Yeah, so nice bubbles. That's what we're looking for, right? So at this point, turn it off. Now we're going to cover it with plastic wrap nice and tight. And then we're going to go have a couple shots of tequila. Tequila! La, la, la. just make sure you got a nice tight seal on this, right? And keep the heat. You want to make sure all that's submerged in the liquid, and yeah, we're gonna come back in a few minutes. Woohoo!
Woo!
Mmm.
That is fantastic.
Nice.
That smell.
Can you smell it? Yeah. Now we're gonna strain everything. Looks fantastic. Smells fantastic. So I'm just gonna pour everything out. I'll pull out the cinnamon sticks. And I'm gonna press. I'm gonna press the cream out of the peppers here through the strainer, right? Because we don't want any seeds and whatnot in there. Because the peppers are dry, they're gonna absorb some of the cream, essentially reconstituting, right? That's delicious. So yeah, so get as much as you can out. That's about it. So I'm gonna scrape off the bottom of this strainer too, because it's got a lot of the yummy peppery goodness. So we don't want to miss out on that, because that is flavor. So the amount of cream that I had that we infused, in ratio to the chocolate, if I pour the hot cream over the chocolate, it wouldn't be quite enough heat to melt all the chocolate. So I pre-melted the chocolate to about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I strained my liquid directly into the chocolate in the bowl, and now I'm just gonna sit here and stir it around until it's nice and emulsified. I'm gonna switch over to a whisk here. Yes, shiny, a little elastic. Oh no, I got some on my finger. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that's a very special yeah, you get smoke first.
But it's missing something.
What's it? Oh, that's right.
Here, I'll take care of that.
Oh, okay. Okay. How could I forget that?
So the most important part here is the tequila.
I don't think you're supposed to drink that. That's right. So yeah, so we have the infused cream and we have the chocolate, and it's still got a nice viscosity, just enough to coat these warm churros that are going to be coming up very, very soon. Very, very nice. Fantastic. How's it taste? Let's taste it.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Smoky, and then chocolate, and the chilies come through at the end. Yeah. Careful now. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? He put extra tequila in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's taste it again, Dave. Oh, Nelly. Here we go. Yeah, that's better. Very nice. So being that I am an appreciator of craft, wherever I am, I like to pick out some good locally made products. Today, we're using a Portland company, been around since 1993, called Moonstruck chocolate. I'm using their dark chocolate bar for this recipe, which is fantastic. And yeah, so there you go. Hey, woohoo, yeehaw. Snap out of it.
Share reference. Share reference.
Whatever. Whatever. Now we're gonna make our churro dough. So I got about 4.5 cups of water, 1/4 cup of sugar, got about a teaspoon of salt and a little bit of baking powder, right? Putting that in, a little bit of butter, 4 tablespoons. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Right, so we're gonna bring this to a boil, essentially, and then we're gonna add our flour. And we're going to cook a paste. Basically, we're making a paste, right? And then we're going to add a couple eggs to soften it up and give it a little bit more spring when it cooks. And then we're going to press it in the churro press, which is this mechanical hand-cranked piece of machinery right here. And if you don't happen to have a churro press lying around, you can use a pastry bag and a star tip. What the what? What a great idea, isn't it fantastic? Just like that, guys. Beep. Right? Very nice. Ta-da. I'm gonna set that there, and we're gonna go back over and look at our water. It's come to a boil, so I'm gonna turn down the heat. Right, to like a medium lowish heat. And I'm gonna add my flour. Whoa. I'm gonna carefully stir it, get it all moist. So when you're mixing this, you wanna make sure that all of the flour is getting absorbed by the moisture. And sometimes, like right now, you may have to add a little bit more moisture because the absorbency of flour fluctuates. How it was grown and when it was harvested. So I'm starting with a cup, extra, a cup or so, cup and a half. I'm gonna add a little bit more moisture to this. Turn my heat back on. All right, just keep mixing like I was. Just keep carefully stirring around. Got a medium heat. Right. It's a good workout. So now I'm going to paddle this just a little bit, and I'm going to add my eggs. So I also made a double-sized recipe just to show you guys the piping the batter out into the pan of oil when we fry them versus the churro press, right? I just want to have enough batter for both. So the recipe I'm giving you makes half of this amount, so just an FYI. Pour in 1 egg. Let that mix in. Oh, put the other egg in. Woohoo! What? How much more tequila? What? I can't hear you right. What? I'm gonna add a couple more eggs. Wow. So now our batter's ready. Take it off the mixer here. Push off all the batter. Near. A little sticky. Hot fried dough. How could you go wrong? So now I'm going to load all our little apparatuses up here. So I'm just going to put that in there. And if you guys do decide to get a churro press, always make sure that your batter or your dough is still quite warm, because if not, it will be very difficult to press through the press cold. Right? also going to fill up my bag here. Keep that going and ready. Set that aside. Put the rest in there. Yeah. Okay. So for the press, and even for the bag, I'm going to put a little oil on the pan so it doesn't, so the churros don't stick. So essentially what I'm going to do is pipe them all out, and then I'm going to fry them. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to get a little oil on my left hand, right? And then I'm going to turn this around. All right, so at this point you just pull them off wherever you want to, depending on what size you want, right? Whoops. That is a C for churros. That's like a candy cane. Guinness Book of World Records, longest churro in the entire world. It's a pretty amazing feat too. So yeah, so there you guys have it. That is with the churro press. So now we're ready to fry them. You want to keep your oil between 350, 360 Fahrenheit, right? I have my little trusty thermometer over here. Nice heavy bottomed pot. So it's a more even distribution of heat. And yeah, I believe we're just about ready to go. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think I'm hungry too. Okay, so to pipe, now you can pipe short little ones or 6-inch, or you can do a continuous. We only want to fry these about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, right? The oil is between 350 and 360 degrees Fahrenheit, so yeah. And this is for the bag piped version, or rather size. The ones that I did out of the churro press, I'm gonna do a couple more minutes longer, so probably like 5 to 6 minutes on each side, give or take. And then we're gonna dredge it off a little bit on paper towel for the excess oil. And then we're gonna toss it in the lovely cinnamon and sugar. Yay! All right, so these are nice and fried. Toss them in to my little bowl with the magic cinnamon powder. And then, yeah. Very nice. Just go ahead and transfer them onto a nice little platter. Look at those. Those are pretty. There we go. So my cinnamon sugar pixie dust is about a cup of sugar to a 1/4 cup of ground cinnamon. right? And you guys can adjust that depending on your personal preference. You want less cinnamon, more cinnamon. You do what you want, right?
So this was our big welcome to Portland here.
That's right.
Churros.
Churros, churros.
It was very piratey.
Ooh, hot.
And the sauce, just smoky and that taste of tequila.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Very delicious. Yeah, it comes out. Smoke, tequila, and that cocoa's there, and then the chilies, and then the heat at the end. Yeah, it's pretty delicious. You're really hot.
So for the rest of the video, we're just going to eat these.
Yeah, and you guys have to sit there and watch it, so sorry.
So thanks for watching, guys. Click like, subscribe to our channel, please.
Turn on notifications. Let us know what you think in the comments section below, and we'll talk to you later. Woohoo!
Bye.
Bye!